LEGO has made 3 minifigures based off the Dark Knight Returns comic book. Let's talk about them. To begin, LEGO made the Batman vs Superman suit here, which is heavily based off the Dark Knight Returns Part 2. This is the original version of the suit. They created another one this year that's fairly similar to this. I don't own it, but this is the original and it is heavily inspired by it, and it is super cool. I think this is one of the coolest Batman figures ever made. I actually don't have the right head on it because I have this in my Batcave display. But this is a super cool figure. Has this unique gray cape, the pearl helmet, and this awesome armor piece. LEGO also created the Mutant Leader, which is the main villain of the first Dark Knight Returns comic book / movie. I would have loved to see him in a big fig. Unfortunately, he is just a regular minifigure, but he's still super cool. I'm really happy to have gotten this, and plus he's a pretty expensive figure, I think mainly because of this torso, which is super useful for just other figures in general because it's fairly generic, and he has a cool leg print and an awesome face print. I really like this figure. This is one of my favorite LEGO DC minifigures ever made, just because, again, the Dark Knight Returns is so cool, and I really like that they made something like this, even if it was for the LEGO Batman movie. Finally, we have Joker from the DC Superheroes collectible minifigure series. This was one of the very few villains that we got, and I have to say this is probably my least favorite of the 3 figures that we've gotten based off of these movies, or comic book rather. I think it's a good figure, but I think the face print could have been a bit better. I think the suit is just like, it's a little bit boring. It's not a bad figure. It does capture the essence of the original character very well, but I just think there would have been a better choice for the CMF series. However, it is still really cool that we have stuff based off of the comics. So what do you guys think? Which one is your favorite based off of this? Obviously, you can talk about the new Batman vs Superman suit, which is very similar. I don't have it, but I thought just the one from the original Batman vs Superman wave was going to capture the essence of that. You guys let me know which one's your favorite. Have you all ever watched The Dark Knight Returns? Have you read the comics? If you haven't, you should go check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments down below.